Welcome back to the Red Fox Report. I'm joined today by Maris football quarterback Will ODell. Will, thank you for coming today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Coming out of Oak Mountain High School in Birmingham, Alabama, you're a three-sport athlete growing up: basketball, football, baseball, having multiple options to go down. What made you say that football is the one that you wanted to pursue going into college?
Yeah, so my whole life I've played all three, kind of never really had an off season, went straight from football to basketball to baseball. And I kind of loved it, staying busy and everything. As I got more into high school, I kind of knew I was wanting to play a sport in college. So I kind of started falling in love with football as I got my first start freshman year. And then from that point on, I just kind of committed to pursuing football at the next level.
Obviously, you're a pretty athletic guy, seeing your elusivity in the backfield. Do you think that athleticism from a young age has helped you in this Mike Willis style of elusive offense?
Oh, for sure. Coach Willis does a great job of utilizing his quarterback's athleticism for the impact of the offense. That is really great for me. It really fits my play style. So I've really enjoyed working in Coach Willis's and Coach TJ's offense this year. And definitely some of those skills I've built from the other sports, different parts of the body that I've exercised have definitely helped me.
Building off of that, how is Sonny Menino specifically a model quarterback for that kind of dual threat play style? How has he helped boost your game?
Oh, yeah. Sonny's a great role model for me. We're together pretty much every day looking over film. You really just, he's been in college for 4 years. So you really kind of you can see how college quarterbacks really treat their game, see how seriously they take film study, how seriously they take practice. So that's really helped me a lot, show me how to really play at the next level successfully.
Your first collegiate appearance came in a game versus Bucknell that might have ended up being lopsided, but it had a lot of promise for some of the younger guys on the team. Yourself, Sion Cox at running back, a couple of the O-linemen got their first collegiate appearance at the college level, and you guys drove in for a touchdown. Although the score does show a different story, how does that quick start help set the tone for some young guys' college careers?
Yeah, so, obviously you never want to lose so bad that you got to put in your backups for lack of a better word, garbage time. But I think it's great for experience, for sure, for some of the younger guys. And having that, it was my first appearance. I think I went 4 for 4 or something like that. It was a great confidence booster and kind of helped me and some other guys, yeah, we can play at this level successfully.
Following that appearance, you were thrown right back into the fire the next week after Sonny Menino injury at Wagner. Talk about the adrenaline of you leaving, maybe not a garbage time appearance, but a real important game-winning drive.
Yeah, so on the flip side, from the Bucknell, we were down by a few scores, and ultimately that drive had a little impact, but not as much as to change the trajectory of the game. And then next week, fourth quarter, Sonny goes down and my number gets called. So, I just kind of my heart starts pumping. I start warming up on the sideline, and then I'm like, okay, let's go. So that was, and then I was just kind of led us to a touchdown drive. Took a couple drives to get going, and we ultimately got the win. That's all that matters.
And then a couple games later, right back into the fire again. This one versus UPenn, a much higher level of football than I think we all know that the PFL is. Talk about that and how that helped as your first career start.
Yeah, so obviously would have wanted a better outcome, but I think there was a lot of things I learned from that game. Our whole team as a whole, playing against an Ivy League opponent, Penn, we had a good game plan coming into the game. We were going to slow the game down, keep drives going, and we ultimately executed, but we killed ourselves quite a few times. But that was a great experience for me personally. As my first career start, going and driving and ultimately moving the ball pretty successfully.
That's all the time we have for you on the Red Fox Report. Thank you to Will ODell for joining us today. We'll see you next time.